Right guys, what's going on? NLG Johnny here from Team NLG, and today I've got you the Call of the Dead Easter Egg that was brought to you on the PlayStation 3. Alright, to start off, all you need to do is have the power turned on, and you come down to this room that's just under the lighthouse, and you will get a little conversation from the original characters from the last map Ascension and all the other maps since Shinonuma apart from 5. And the first thing you're wanting to look for in this is the fuse box, which will be right above this room. It can be in 3 different locations. It could be the table that's right next to PhD Flopper. It can be either on this corner here in that closet thing, which is going to be at PhD Flopper for me, or it can be near the clock. It's at the batteries basically. So unfortunately I had the runner coming for me, so I have to end this round and restart this round so that I can get to the next part, which will start now. Alright, so now I just went over and had some shots in the box, got a ray gun and a ballistic knife. So what you do is you put the fuse into this thing here, and a cat noise comes out of it by random sakes, and then you have another little talk over by them, and what will happen is one of the characters will hit a security switch or something like that, and the generators, there's 4 generators in the entire map, and you have to go and destroy every one of them. Now, these things are hard to destroy sometimes. You would really need something like a crossbow or a scavenger to destroy all these, because they just don't seem to like explode with a ray gun or anything like that. You can use it, but you can use grenades as well, but they're not exactly the greatest either, because they don't always work.
Why wouldn't I want to blow more shit up?
So what I'll do is I'll throw this one here, which I should get the first time, almost killing myself at the same time. Second one I'll be going to will be the one that's just down here near the bit where I'm at the lighthouse. You just come back a little bit. It's in between all these rocks, and we'll shoot that with the scavenger, and we'll mess it. But we get it this time around. The third one is out the back by stamming up, just next to this bordered window. And this one's hard to get as well, even with the crossbow and all that. So we get that one, and oh hi pack a bunch. Let's just look at the back of this. The last one is just round the corner from where you just came up for the power, near the MPL. It's just right out of there. I'm sitting telling him to come over here and like shoot it. I think we eventually just throw Sentexes at it, but we miss it. He eventually just gets the scavenger out and shoots it. I think he gets it first time. Keep messing with the Semtexes in this. And I don't know if you want me to bring out the solo version, which is more or less simplified than this one, because this one, the co-op one, is extremely harder than the single player one. Then please let me know in the comments below. Alright, so now we've destroyed that one, we can go all the way over here, and then we'll get another talk over with these people. And the next step you will be getting will be them talking about, Nikolai's talking about drinking vodka, and you need to go and find the vodka bottle, which is also in 3 different locations. I was wondering when I turned around, all these people, all these guys were just sitting dolphin diving. All guys and girls. Sorry, Alex. No, Joe. Unlucky. Well, girl. So anyway, right. So luckily, the vodka bottle was near where we were. Actually, it was right here, and it can be over at the MPL, or it can be at that cliff area where we could have jumped down for the one of the generators, but I stayed up the top. So Joe's gonna knife this, and I'll catch it. You don't need to press any buttons, it's just as long as you're underneath it and you're close enough to catch it, then your little guy will automatically catch it. So what you do is you put it into that little tube thing there, and it'll talk about saying have you got the bottle and all this, and it's like a distraction. which will lead on to the last part, which is one of the extremely hard parts of this Easter egg. It's like extremely complicated. You've got to get these bang on right, and like everywhere you go, you've got to get this exactly right. So once this conversation is done with these people, basically the leader Richtofen is telling you is you have to go and find a golden rod, and you have about 5 parts. No, yeah, you do have about 5 parts to getting this, which upon if you complete this bit, you've basically just completed the Easter egg. Alright, so now this is where the hard part begins. You have to go all the way up to these the dials in the lighthouse. There's 4 dials on all the different floors, and I missed this first time. Like I pressed the X by accident, no square by accident, and then it goes back on. So what you have to do is you need to get this top one at number 2. This one doesn't change, but all the other ones that go with each other do change. So what you do is this is where you need the 2 people in. So I've put that one to 2, and Joe's gonna go over here to where the orange one is, and I'm gonna go underneath and I'm gonna change to the blue one, and Joe's gonna tell me when the orange one is number 7. Because the code you need to get is 2764, or it's 46, one of those ways about. And now this is where it fails, right? Because Alex is standing still and I'm saying we need to get him away, otherwise he's going to hit him, and then eventually this is where the funny bit begins. I just stand here, right? Because they're trying to take Tom and Alex, we're going to take him away, and I'm just going to sit in this little corner here and wait for them all. And see whenever they come. So once they're coming around here, it's quite funny just watching them. So when they hurry up with chasing him about, I can finally get to continue this Easter egg. So that's finally George is away. So he'll go to the orange one, and I'll just walk down all the way down here until he tells me that it's at 7. Just wait until he tells me. I think this one has to go all the way around or something like that.
No, 4. Wait, no, 3, 4.
5, 6,
6,
7. Alright, so that one is at 0 right now, the other one's at 7, and top one's at 2. But I think I actually missed it, and I made it go to 5 or something like that, so the top one doesn't change with the other ones anyway. Then you come to this one here, and you change this one until you get to the number 6, which actually was already, I think. Yeah, it was. Alright, so then I'll just go all the way back to the... No, wait, I'll go to the orange one, and I turn the orange... No, Joe will turn the... No, I'll... Actually, no, right. He'll change the... Or I'll look at the orange one, and I'll change it until he tells me that the one down below is at number 4.
3, 4.
So that one's at 1, and then all I have to do is come right up to the top here, change this all the way back to the number 2.
Commander runs in.
Then we have the dials done
Nah.
at 2,
That's not way, yeah,
7. Come down here.
4, 6.
That one's at 4, and the bottom one hadn't changed, so that will still be number 6. Now this is where the real complicated bit starts. You've got to get these Morse codes in order from the radios that make a little Morse code noise from it. So the first one is just before you go up to the power area, where you just look over here and you press square on it. You'll hear a little noise coming out of it. Second one's back here at stamina. There's 2, there's one in this corner here, and there's one in the other corner just behind me. Well, that plays one of the Easter egg diary dates or something like that. Once you do that one, you will go to the one that is right across here. In a kind of hard spot to see unless you were going by it. But if you were walking over here, near the door from Juggernaut. Come to this one, press that. And remember, these have got to all be done in this exact order, that's why I've put it in this. The last one is underneath this.
Oh yeah, with the green lightning.
And after this you'll hear a boat noise and a little Morse code noise. And also a light will shine up in the air over there. And then, once you've done that, you now go over to the power area. And you're going to change the boathouse thing. So you want this brown stick thing here to go to the 5 o'clock position, or just turning it right twice. You push this, press square to put that down once. I think that's X for the Xbox. Then this one you put it down 3 times. It's not all the way down, it's 3 times. And once you do this, the light will disappear and you should hear a foghorn noise. And once you've gotten that bit done, you now need to activate the foghorns, and yet again these have to be done in the right order. For the first one you go here, and that would make one of the noises. Then you'll run all the way around to the back here, where you will go down a slide and go to Speed Cola. And this one's hidden in a corner, which you probably wouldn't have saw if you weren't trying to, but right in this corner here. There's one there. There's also one right in that left hand corner there, but that is the last one you want to press. So you come over this ice cliff and you come right back over here to the one right in this corner here. A good thing is that these are all right next to each other, so you don't have to go hunting around the map, because the map is already as big as it is. So, I mean, if it was all around the map, you would, chances are you would never find these. So jump out the cold here, try not to freeze myself. And they'll press the last one with the zombie pure flying around the corner here. It's super speed mode. The zombies seem to be faster in this. And then as you look up, you've got the light in the sky, which is beaming right up to the lighthouse. And this is where you need a couple of weapons. Alright, so you need to have the VR11 to turn the zombie into a human, which will go, you have to get him close to this light, so once you put him into the light, all you do is shoot him until he's into a kind of crouched, well, lying down position, like that one. He's just chilling back, and he'll get sucked up, and I'll come back at the end, just about the end of this round, and pick up the golden rod, which came down after you shot him, because he just disintegrates into the light up at the top. And then once that happens, the golden rod comes down. And then, finally, when you come down back here again, put that up the tube. And we were sitting singing a song a minute ago about vodka or something like that. And I was just like trying to knife it to get the thing right to start up again. Alright, so it worked. Just go on for another little dialogue. They think they'll be able to teleport away now because they've gotten all their stuff that they need. So, and once you do that, they'll try to teleport and it just fluffs up or something like that. And you need to go and find another fuse, but this is actually not true. You don't need to go and find another fuse, because where the fuse box already is, that once they've finished talking, it starts sparking again, and all you need to do is just knife the thing. So that's the last part of it. Once you do that, it will go away, they'll teleport, and we'll drop a Wonder Wolf at DG2. And down things to this is you can only buy doors and all that. You can't get anything else, like weapons or perks. You can only switch to that gun. And here they're trying to kill George, so I thought I'd take the time to show you the achievements you get. I already done them in the first day it came out. So you'll get the stand-in one, which you can actually do in solo or multiplayer, and we got the silver trophy for doing the one in multiplayer. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this commentary. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later.